Hello, hello. My name is Emma, and I'm the DM or Dungeon Master of DnDVL. Just as a brief disclaimer to our audience, everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction. None of it is real, and we do not condone some of the behaviors depicted in tonight's airing of DnDVL. With that out of the way, let's introduce our cast. We have Elena board hopping for us.
Hello.
We also have Bree.
Hi.
Bree, if you want to give a brief description of your character.
Breathe.
I'm playing Dylan Colosi. She is a winter Eladrin. She's blonde, pale, and dresses mostly in blues.
Alrighty. We also have Ethan.
Hello, greetings and salutations, everyone. My name's Ethan, and I am also playing Dylan Colosi. He is a fall Eladrin he wears a lot of browns and oranges. His hair looks like leaves changing, because I know that's very topical right about now. But for the sake of confusion, you can just call him Dyll.
Next up is Robert.
Greetings, it is I, Robert. I'm playing Morgan Leslay, a summer Eladrin. She's a little tan. She's got really long, bright yellow hair and a braid, wearing a lot of yellow, a lot of white, and she's got, recently, a golden crown upon her head.
Alrighty. Lastly, we have Nick.
Hi, my name is Nick, and I am playing G. Willikers, and the Ilderoy is silent. He's a real, genuine clown. He's got a top hat that has the price $6.99 on his head.
Alrighty. If any of you listening back home are interested in what module we'll be using tonight, it is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And if you have never listened to DnDVL before,
What have you been doing?
Well, that, but
This
also
is episode, 4 or 5? Come on.
5. It's episode 5. We play Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition specifically, and we're happy to have you tonight. Without further ado, let's start off the session. Oh my, my, my. The party certainly has gotten themselves into a pickle. They let the coven slip through their fingers, and now there's only 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes left on G's ticking clock. What will it do? Only time will tell. If you haven't guessed it yet, some time has passed, and the party has changed their main course. They no longer freely roam the Hither, but instead the Thither, after Sir Talavar pointed them in this direction. We, the audience, zoom into their campsite to see what currently troubles the party. The mist parts to reveal a primeval?
Primeval?
Yeah. Forest. A fragrant breeze wafts between the enormous trees, sending motes of pollen dancing into the air. Patches of sunlight kiss the forest floor, and the sweet melody of birdsong echoes all around. It is currently the morning, y'all. What are you doing at the campsite?
Morgan is, of course, praying, as she does, a lot of the time. And she's trying to get her bearings and failing.
Okay.
She's sort of looking around. She did the thing, where you lick your finger, stick it in the air, try to figure out where the wind is coming from. She can't. She has no idea. Don't tell her, though.
There's an audible breeze, and Morgan feels nothing.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
While we're all gathered around the campfire, I'm going to be like, "Meh, you guys, I think I have another burst of inspiration.
No,
and
no, no, no.
creativity." And then I'm going to like, "Behold, a magic trick. I'm going to make something appear out of the fire." So
Morgan's going to take cover.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to wave my hands around at the fire and then start, making a rise motion with my hands. Behold, the big Stetson.
Rise, Doctor. Rise.
Conrad.
All right. So
Got a
you're
good
trying
man,
to
a
make
man
something appear right now, right?
I'm trying to create illusions from the fire.
All right. You
Fire magic.
or gesture your hands around, and all that comes out is like a little puff of smoke as it sort of just sizzles out, and nothing really happens.
Huh. Behold, a puff of smoke. I created it with my own 2 gloved hands.
Is it safe yet? Can I come out now?
It is. You are safe in the presence of one of the greatest magicians with no wizards to oppose.
That's great. And she's gonna like crouch down behind her shield.
I don't know how I feel about that. The wizard did a pretty good job the last time we were with him.
That's right. I didn't say he didn't do a good job. I'm just saying he can no longer step on like people's toes anymore.
Such a shame. He would have made such a nice cringe lord for my court.
Yes, of course. It was nice. It was nice to have someone in the party who could freely use their magic.
He was pretty bad, if you ask me, actually. I changed my mind what I said. You have now convinced me he's terrible.
All right.
Couldn't even hold on to his cat.
Dylan, either of you doing anything?
I feel like Dylan's just kind of playing around with whatever dew is around. Assuming it's like because it's early morning, there's dew around them.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of making it like frosty.
Okay.
I would say that Dyll is probably he's climbing a tree.
Okay. You want to roll me acrobatics for that?
Not really, but I guess I have to.
You sure can try.
I sure can try.
Is anyone gonna catch him? Because I'm not.
5.
Okay, with a 5, you sort of just get stuck at the base of the tree. You can't climb up any further. You're just sort of just clawing at it, I guess. Getting little pieces of bark stuck underneath your fingernails.
This is most humiliating. I give up. Why are the trees so hard to climb here?
I don't know. Have you tried talking to them?
If you want to go up the trees, I can make you disappear and reappear on them
No.
with my illusions.
Thank you, G, but I think I am A-okay, right down here on the ground.
If you say so, but if you change your mind, remember, I'm always right here at the campsite.
Yes, I am aware with your illusions.
They grow up so fast.
Which, by the way,
Oh, for the listeners at home, you can't see me wiggling my fingers as I monotonely say illusions.
It's really funny just picturing blank face, jazz hands, going illusions.
which, by the way, speaking of illusions, who's currently holding on to the puppets from last episode?
Weren't they last in G's hat?
No,
No.
I think
I thought I
think
was holding
I had.
Dacia.
Yeah, you had Dajia. I had Sir Talavar,
Who's no longer.
who is no longer a puppet.
But there's still Adgon.
I have Adgon. Yeah,
Okay.
Who?
the Harangon.
I think I remember taking out the Dajia puppet and
Yeah.
then
No, you
putting
took-
it back in the hat, and then it reappeared
In my in
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah,
bag.
and then you also did magic with Sir Talavar.
But I don't
Because he's
have
a
them.
frog.
I don't have either of them though.
I mean,
Frog
Frog,
right now.
significant improvement on his
Oh,
previous
no, it
appearance.
did
Let's
do
be
that.
honest.
Yeah.
God, what was that spider's name?
Not sure. But anywho, does someone want to roll a d8 for me?
I will.
All right, go for it. Is Sir Talavar with us still, by the way?
No, he is back in Thither. Last you saw of him, him and the summer solstice queen were like just sort of catching up, and sort of brainstorming how to get him out of his current state. So
Thanks, G. That was a 3, by the way.
a 3. Ooh.
Oh no, what did I send us to?
Ruh-roh.
I don't like that giggle.
Raggy.
So, with that 3, all of you are sort of just minding your business, but specifically, Morgan and Dyll, both of you want to talk about your passive perceptions real quick?
Oh,
You first.
no, you know,
Oh, okay.
no, if you want me to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I have a passive perception of 17.
Okay. And Dyll?
And I have a passive perception of 28.
Okay. And essentially,
Do you want an explanation?
yes.
Oh, so my passive perception of 28 means that I'm very good at noticing everything around me. Passively, of course.
Yes.
I'm okay at looking when I need to look for things, like I'm trying to find my car keys. I'm pretty good at that. But when it comes to me noticing just like out of the corner of my eye stuff going on, I excel.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. And with that, both of you sort of instantly notice a rustling in the bushes.
There's a rustle in the bushes.
I would like to immediately knock an arrow.
Okay. Are you gonna like try and aim for whoever's in the bushes, or are you just like sending off essentially a warning arrow?
No, I'm not firing anything. I'm just going to draw my bow with an arrow in it.
Okay, so you're readying an action. Got
Yep.
it.
Fireball. Just kidding. I don't have that spell yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Alrighty. So you see a very aged centaur approaching the camp. And he's sort of like huffing and puffing, just very out of breath. And he looks at all of you and it's just, you do know that the world that we're currently in is fading, right? You should go home as soon as possible.
I would like to turn to Morgan. Who starts a conversation like that?
Insight check.
Already, roll insight.
I believe that's also a +7 for me.
Also, I like the image of Morgan using fireball but not knowing where to aim it.
Yeah, it's just like fireball, and it just goes behind her. That's a 12 on the insight check.
So with your 12, it's definitely plausible that Prismere might fade away soon, especially considering the Coven is not so nice, and they're a little bit greedy. So, you know, it's plausible. It's definitely plausible.
Oh, don't worry. We'll just kill the Coven and be on our way.
Oh, I would not recommend that if I was you. They're really strong. They have a lot of
Yes, we can tell. You look like someone who's failed.
How
Or are
did
you just running the Coven's fan club, huh?
You sort of see him take a step back, and it's just like, okay, I was just trying to be nice. I was just trying to warn everyone that I could possibly see and find out. But I'll be on my way. And he sort of just wanders back into the woods.
What was that guy's deal?
That was very weird.
Who comes up to people and is like, the world is fading?
You know who does that? Crazy people.
Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Do we have, like, breakfast?
I don't know. Do you?
Do we?
Great question.
Do y'all want to have a cooking montage?
Can we roll survival for who can cook better?
Sure.
It's
Oh,
funny
gosh.
because I have a 0 to this.
No one uses survival.
Oh, that's funny. I can easily tell you it's not Dylan.
I got a solid 11.
11? Okay. What did Dylan get?
9.
Oh.
16.
Dylan also got a 4.
Wait, did G actually get a 16?
Mm-hmm.
G knows how to cook.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? He's G.
It's
With-
you.
He's
G-
G Willikers.
G just got like a flash of inspiration and like cooked up. Well, not does G cook the breakfast for the party is the question. He knows how to, but does he cook?
Do I witness everybody else try to cook first, or does everyone just not try?
Yeah, who's trying to cook at the moment?
I'll
am.
give it an attempt.
Dylan is definitely.
All of them are then.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, G, you instantly see all of them sort of cracking eggs, getting the shells into the frying pan.
No, you're doing it all
Emma, if I may,
Yeah.
can I describe what Dylan's doing?
Yes,
She's trying to cook an egg, but somehow she freezes it while it's on the fire.
good job.
No, you
More-
fool!
Morgan tries to cook the egg by just casting light and holding it over it, being like, "Cook."
It's like the science experiment where you get the box and you put like tin foil and like black paint and
Yeah.
you're trying to cook a s'more.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work.
No.
I would say that with my 9, all I've done is effectively prepare toast. I can't do anything more.
Just make
And you've
toast.
burnt it.
You
No,
burnt-
no. The toast is good. It's just all I can do.
You fools, you're doing it wrong. I'm just going to take over their stations. In a way, we're just like, all right.
Body check.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay style. Get out.
Yeah, it's like
out.
that. Yeah, like Gordon Ramsay. I'm just going to push them out of their stations, just to give them a little push at the beginning. But it
Okay.
turns out I just cooked the entire breakfast and didn't realize that I just took over the whole thing.
Alrighty. What is G cooking, by the way?
Great question. 30 cent. No.
You
Oh,
found a way
no.
to get him out of the cage?
He's not the only 37. But
How
no.
many 37s are there?
36 counted it myself. And what would he? He's going to just cook basic breakfast. Like eggs, bacon, and some pancakes.
Alrighty.
He has a lot of pancakes. It's a comically tall stack of pancakes.
Is he good at making pancakes?
Pancakes is like his favorite thing to make.
He just keeps pulling them out of the hat.
Yeah.
Just an endless supply of ingredients. But yeah, you cook up breakfast. Roll performance to see how tasty they are.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
How does everyone like food poisoning? Nat 1.
Oh, no.
Oh. So like those people that will go to like famous restaurants in like a certain area, take photos of it because the food looks very like appetizing and appealing, and then take one bite and then just throw it in the trash.
Bad food sells burgers, Steve.
Bad food sells burgers. Tracer Ray's got the bad food.
So with that, everyone sort of takes a bite of it.
Wow, thank you,
There's-
G. This looks
There's just one thing that I'm
amazing.
trying to think of
I'm very thankful
where
for
like the
this.
food's gray. There's no taste to it, but like it's cooked.
It's a episode of SpongeBob.
Is it SpongeBob?
There's an episode of SpongeBob where Krusty Krab gets franchised.
Oh.
Yes. That's just G.
Yeah,
You're making paper.
It looks so good. Like on the outside, it looks fantastic, but it's like ash in your mouth once you eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm going to say Morgan does not notice.
All right then.
Oh no,
Morgan's taste buds
gone.
gone.
Can everyone
Are
roll?
you telling me Morgan's taste buds got lost?
They got shot off in the war.
Oh,
So,
Whoa.
can everyone roll a Constitution saving throw real quick?
Thanks, G. Oh, never mind. I'm
Me
fine with
too.
that.
con saving throws? I'm okay at those.
All right, that's a solid 13.
13,
18.
18.
I got a 9.
I got a
Am
19.
I rolling?
Yep.
Okay.
So for the most part, everyone's like fine. Who got the 13 again?
That was me.
Okay. Morgan, you don't notice it, But like the longer you sit there after eating the breakfast, you're just like, huh. I feel like I keep coughing up like powder of some sort. Just trying to like figure out like, what's like this like taste and like still there. Like you're just very confused.
I
G
just keep drinking water.
Yeah, you just keep drinking water. G on the other hand,
Eh?
you feel a little bit silly goofy. Because it looks appetizing on the outside, but the inside not so appetizing. You definitely like take one bite of it, put it down, and don't say another word. I think you sort of like, I don't know. You sort of just put it down. And your stomach is definitely really upset after that one bite. So yeah.
Not my best work.
I'm just gonna stand up, go over to G, pat him on the back, and hand him a salt shaker. Be like, I think, listen, I'm no expert, but I think you're supposed to use this.
I'm gonna start eating out of the salt shaker.
No, not, whatever.
That didn't make it better at all.
That didn't help me at all.
Just then, G, do you have your hat on or off right now?
It's on.
Okay, it's on. You start to notice sort of like like sticky substance like coming from your hat. It's like sort of syrup, you know, like it's very syrupy.
37. What are you doing in there? I'm gonna take off the top hat, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
hurry before it sticks to your head.
and then I'm going to like close one eye and then put the other one in the hat to see what's going on in there. Giving away my brand secrets.
So you look into the hat and you notice that it's just a hand in there, sort of holding up like an actual plate of pancakes.
Oh, all right. Meh. Whose hand is in here?
It sort of just darts back into the hat, but it has like the same type of glove that you have on, like the typical like cartoony like white gloves.
Oh,
It's
that's
it's
interesting.
future G.
You'll need pancakes one day. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, I'm gonna eat those pancakes.
See if 37's any better at cooking.
You see how 37 did?
You're not gonna share.
You know what? I think that G should have this one first, just in case.
Well, do we know if G is sharing
Right,
the
thank
fact
you,
that he
Morgan.
pulled those out?
I am the official cringe lord, after all.
Indeed you are. Indeed you are, G. So how does it taste?
Munch crunch.
Eating noises. I'm just. Can I? G, do you have an apple in there?
Maybe. I'm going to.
I listen. I wouldn't risk it personally.
Well,
I'm
what do you
going to
suggest I
shove
do?
my hand in the hat and
Oh
see
well,
if I
there
can
he goes.
pull an
Too late.
apple in.
Sorry about the quietness at the moment. Just doing
How dare you?
just doing backstage DM stuff. Anyway. So wait, G, are you gonna eat the pancakes that were handed to you? Or is anyone
Yes.
gonna eat them? Okay.
Morgan gets like war flashbacks every time G reaches into his hat at this point. So G's gonna stay away for now. Or sorry, Morgan's gonna stay away for now.
Alrighty. So you start to eat the pancakes, and oh my, they are very tasty. Tastiest thing you have ever eaten. Better than the food that you had at the carnival probably about a couple of days ago at this point, or maybe a week ago, one of the two.
Oh wow, that's so good.
Is it good?
Meh.
Insight check.
Okay, insight check on the pancakes.
That's a 19. How good are those pancakes?
I'm going to shove them back in the hat because they said they were all mine.
You can tell already from like the look of the pancakes and from like G's initial bite that they are the best pancakes
I'm going to save
in
these for
all of
later.
Prismia.
I'm gonna try and sleight of hand a pancake away from G.
I'm going to save these for later. I'm just going to shove them into my coat pocket rather than my top hat.
All right, so with
Yeah, you don't want 37 taking them.
Oh no.
No. He's a selfish little guy.
so Nick, do you want to contest Robert's sleight of hand?
I would also like to do a sleight of hand.
Oh.
Sleight
I
of hand.
would not.
Nick, are you contesting?
Hmm?
Are you contesting?
Are you trying to
sleight
fend
of
us off
hands?
from your pancakes?
Sure.
Alrighty. So, Dylan,
No.
Morgan, sleight of hand, Nick, dexterity saving throw.
No.
That's a
That
well.
one.
Oh, I got a 4. Okay.
I got a 14.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So, G is left with a single pancake left. As the other two, what are you doing with your pancakes that you just now
I'm just
acquired?
like devouring them as fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm just like I've got my back to
Savoring.
G, trying to hide the fact that I have them, and I'm just like stuffing them in my face.
Morgan's just in feral position.
Yeah.
Like Gollum.
All right. Yeah. G, you see all of this. You don't even like have to roll to see anything. You see it. They are eating the pancakes that were so graciously gifted to you by the hat thing.
Michael, no, my son.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
But I'm just going to keep cramming all the pancakes, the pile of pancakes that was handed to me. I'm going to just keep cramming them into my pocket. So
The
that
one
I have them for
pancake
later.
that's
The
left.
one pancake
The
that's
one
left.
pancake is real.
So yeah,
The last pancake.
you shove it away and it's in a safe place. As for the rest of you, anyone wanna? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, you don't know what you're.
Oh, I'm doing it. What am I rolling?
Actually, you're not rolling anything. Who has a passive perception of 13 or higher? I already know Dyll and Morgan do, so Dylan, G, do you have a passive perception of 13 or higher?
Hey, Emma, I want you to look at me through the glass and ask me that again.
Do you?
What do you think?
Do you?
No.
No, I do not. I have a 10.
Oh.
My
Huh.
wisdom is 10.
Well, in my home campaign that I'm playing with like some others, my character Rudy Tooty, who's based
I
off
love
the
Rudy.
Rolling Stones song Ruby Tuesday, he has a passive perception of 9.
Rudy and Dylan would be best friends.
Real.
Yes, they would. Anyway,
Gilderoy, what's your passive perception?
yes.
So what's your password?
What's the password?
Probably 12.
Probably 12. Okay.
Yeah.
So both you and Dylan are surprised Pikachu face, while the others aren't. As a hostile shrub emerged from
A shrubbery.
sort of just emerged from underneath,
Strawberry.
like from like around like the campsite. And does everyone want to roll initiative? Yes.
So this thing is so hostile.
Yep.
Yep.
The shrubs are angry
Oh, I'm so glad I get advantage.
and they have thorns.
Who's standing closest to the shrub at the moment?
I would say probably Dyll.
I want to say I'm lagging behind because I have a bunch of pancakes in my coat pocket.
Yes.
I rolled a dirty 22.
22. Okay, let me actually go around the table and ask for everyone's initiative count. And jot that down. Starting off with Bree.
That's a 16.
16. Ethan.
22.
Alrighty. Robert.
15.
Alrighty. And then Nick.
7.
Oh. Alrighty.
It's the way that you just said 7.
37?
No, 7.
37.
Could you imagine?
I'll take a 37.
I played a character once who could get in the 40s in initiative.
Who was it?
Diogenes.
I was
Oh,
about to say,
yeah,
is
of
it
course.
Diogenes or Ulf?
Nah. Diogenes was entirely built around initiative.
Really? Huh.
Oh, yeah. Because he was a bugbear. His whole thing was he needed to hit people before they took a round so that he could get the extra 2d6 damage.
Alrighty. So, Dyll, it is your turn. What are you doing?
How close am I to them?
Really close, like 5 feet away.
Oh, so you're putting me at disadvantage with my bow here.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to take out my short sword,
Okay.
and I'm going to make an attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, yes, it does.
Awesome. So I am going to be dealing... I'm going to be dealing... I have to get back into Dyll. I'm going to be dealing 1 piercing damage.
I have 1 more damage to deal you.
Alrighty.
As I'm going to take out this sort of ornate-looking sword, and I'm going to make just a slash against this enemy.
You knock off 1 leaf.
1 leaf.
Singular leaf.
On guard. Okay, is that your turn?
That is everything.
Okay. Next up, it is Dylan. What you doing, bud?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I should have had this pulled up, but I was too busy starting. Sorry.
Honestly valid.
Oh, I just looked up in general what this is. That's not what I need.
How large is this shrubbery?
Yeah.
Honestly not big.
Is it just 1?
Like medium or large or?
I would say small at most.
Oh, just a small shrubbery.
Maybe tiny.
Hey, Emma. Does the shrub want to make me a con saving throw? Because I'm going to cast Frostbite on it.
Okay. Using our fun little bot called Avery.
Love that guy.
Oh man, one of my favorite genders.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's the... Okay, so I'm guessing a 12 does not pass.
It actually just passes.
Oh?
My save is a 12.
Okay. So yeah.
But does it do
Well-
half on a fail or success?
Yeah, I think. It doesn't say anything about it. It's just a cantrip.
Oh, cantrips do no damage on a success.
Dang.
Yeah, I learned that one last night.
Dang. I mean, it would have been funnier, though, if it failed, because I was also about to do 1 damage.
Nice.
Alrighty.
You're doing great.
So that's your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is Morgan.
Morgan's going to stand up from the ground. There's still a pancake hanging out of her mouth, like clenched in her teeth.
I love Morgan.
And she's just going to raise her hands and cast Scorching Ray.
Okay. Okay.
Because I have seen the ineffective efforts of my teammates, and now I need to look up what
Hey.
Scorching Ray does. I believe it's just a bunch of attack rolls.
Is.
Yes. Scorching Ray. Oh, that's so much damage. All right. 3 rays.
Are you going to target them all at one creature or...
All on the shrub.
But there's multiple shrubs.
Wait, what?
You said there was 1.
Did I say that there was
Yeah,
one?
you said there was
Yeah.
1.
My bad.
What? Okay, well, hold on. In that case, change of plans. How close together are these shrubs?
Pretty close together, honestly.
Then I will go up to them and I will cast Burning Hands instead.
Ooh,
Aww.
fun.
So I will need dexterity saving throws from those shrubs.
Okay. Ooh, they're not so good at that.
I think that's the point.
Well, the point is it's fire damage.
Yeah.
Again, they're shrubs.
Take
Alrighty.
that, nature.
Yeah.
So just a heads up,
Nature is
there-
beautiful.
there-
It sure was.
there are 5 shrubs, just to keep note of it.
Not for long.
There were 5 shrubs.
Okay, so one got 12,
That's a failure.
one got 10,
That's a failure.
one got 17,
That's a success.
and the rest fail.
All right, so one of them succeeded. So, the one that succeeded only takes 5 fire damage, but the ones that failed take 11 fire damage.
Alrighty. And like 11 each?
Yes, 11 to each of them.
Alrighty. Ooh, that does quite a bit of damage. So much so. Robert, do you want to explain what damage vulnerabilities are?
Oh, yes. So, sometimes there are certain creatures that are innately susceptible to certain types of damage, such as plants
Big
being
words.
susceptible to fire damage. And in that case, they take twice as much damage from that particular damage type.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And because of that, how does Morgan do it?
Morgan runs up, pancake clenched in her teeth, and then as she reaches the group of shrubs, she holds up her hands in front of her, realizes she needs to cast a verbal component for the spell, spits out the pancake, and then casts the incantation for Burning Hands and just scorches the entire area.
Alrighty. You do so. And they sort of just turn into ash, like the pancakes you sort of had earlier.
Oh, is that where they came from? G,
Meh.
what did you put in the pancakes earlier?
I'm trying so hard to man. Sunny D. I don't know.
Sunny D.
I tried so hard to make that appropriate.
Alrighty.
Sunny D.
Yes. Don't all of you put orange juice in your pancakes?
Emma, you better not be putting my orange juice in our pancakes.
But how?
No, I use Glacier Freeze.
Oh. No, not the light blue.
But how am I supposed to make blueberry pancakes if there's no citrus-y like taste?
What are you saying?
Moving on from whatever that was.
Blink twice if you need help.
So,
For those who don't know, I just blinked twice at Robert.
now then. Yeah. Y'all are starting to realize it's getting later in the day. And luckily, Sir
We should get
Talavar,
on our way to the coven.
luckily Sir Talavar provided a little map to someone want to roll a d4 for me?
I got it. That's a 1.
A 1? OMG!
That's a lot of 1s today.
Dylan!
Whichever one you are.
Oh my gosh. You.
Dylan, you get the map that Sir Talavar provided.
More Dyll Dylan. Yes.
whichever
Be
ladder you are.
gone, you noble creature.
Oh, Michael, my son.
My son.
So if you look in the visual aids for cast section on our Discord server, you should have a map of Thither. And where do y'all want to go?
Do we know where we are currently?
Yeah, so you're just below Nib's cave.
Ah, I see.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing over the little face that's in Little Oak.
I'm
got a
casting my
little
vote
face.
for the Wayward Pool.
Honestly, yeah. Wayward
Okay.
Pool.
We don't want to check out Nib's Cave.
We do not.
No, let's not go caving.
Honestly,
Okay, fair enough.
a little persuasion from the DM. It's pretty cool over there. You might get something.
Roll me persuasion.
Yeah, roll me persuasion.
Oh no, my natural persuasion roll is usually like a -1.
Have you not? Have you guys taken the D&D stat test?
I don't remember.
L
what mine
plus
was.
no Riz.
Yeah, I get like 18 charisma.
I should do that actually. I should redo that.
Yeah,
I think I took that once when I was.
I remember
Never
doing.
mind.
I remember doing it before club, one day.
I remember doing it in like high school.
Same.
Wait. Doing
Oh.
what? What you did? What before what?
Go ahead, make your ad.
No. I need you to. It's a call
Oh.
response.
You
took what test before what?
I took my D&D not alignment, but stat test before the D&D club. What's the D&D club, Ethan?
Fancy. You should bring that up. If you're all listening to this, chances are you like Dungeons and Dragons. You should join the second best club. First is radio station. Second best club on campus, the SUNY Fredonia Dungeons and Dragons Club. We have a great time. We meet 6 to 9, 2 days a week, Tuesdays, Fridays. You should check us out. And also listen to the radio station, WDVL, and the other one. What's the other one?
This is 89.5 The Inferno, and then we also have WCVF 88.9 The Voice.
Yeah, you do.
Also, just a reminder that everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction, and we do not condone some of the behaviors depicted on tonight's episode.
Except for the biblically burning bush that happened.
So speaking about the test that we were describing before, I pulled up my results from it, and I got a lawful neutral gnome paladin / cleric.
What do you want? I'm talking about the test that just you answer
Your
a bunch
stats.
of questions like how much can you bench press, and it gives you stats.
Well, I have the stats here also. Like my strength is a 9, which is accurate.
Truth.
Dexterity is 11. Constitution is 12. Intelligence is 13. Wisdom is 15. And then charisma is 14 for some reason. I'm very awkward. I don't know why my charisma would be 14. But anywho.
Your Riz.
Thanks, Elena.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it's a fun little quiz. If anyone wants to like try and figure out the name of it for me.
On it.
Thank you, Bree. But yeah, so my persuasion was just a solid 10.
I don't even know what mine is. I was just kind of saying that just for the joke.
Yeah. Well, so if you want to go check out the cave, I would say it's worth it.
You said yours was a 10.
Yeah, because
I just rolled a 12.
oh, well, I was gonna say, you know, there's a little thing in there. It's a little bag, a little fun bag.
Okay, fine.
It better not be a bag of holding. Don't look at me like that, Emma. Also, it's literally called D&D Stats Quiz. It's on kevinhaw.com.
Okay, thank you, Bree. So yeah, where are we going, boys?
I guess we'll go to the cave.
Nib's Cave. I want to see Nib.
Cave.
I want to see the eponymous Nib.
Honestly valid. So, all of you sort of make your way over in that direction. You notice that this area is a lot different than Thither. Over here it's a lot more wooded. There's a lot. It seems to be almost, even though the sun is out, it almost has like a nightly effect to it with like fireflies sort of floating around. The bushes and leaves are purple instead of like green or orange.
I don't like this place. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
DM Emma,
Yeah.
could we do something fun with my
Oh, with your hair, yeah.
Oh yeah. So keep on describing the leaves, please.
The leaves start off as like a bright magenta, like towards the base of it, and towards the roots, it turns into almost fuchsia, like a bright pink. And at the very end of the leaves, it becomes sort of a sorrowful baby blue.
And you can see as we walk into this area of the Feywild, Dylan's hair color completely changes to match the leaves around him. He does not notice. And I'm gonna bypass passive perceptions. Everyone else does.
Okay.
He does not.
Yeah. All of you just notice the change in Dill's hair color as you walk further in.
Everyone just becomes surprised Pikachu.
I'm gonna-
An illusion in your hair. That's not your normal hair color.
What about my hair?
It
I'm gonna turn-
changed like an illusion.
You were saying something, Robert?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna turn to Dylan and be like, "Is that normal?"
Is what normal?
Oh,
From what I've noticed, yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna point
Yeah.
towards the head, like my head, like your hair.
He physically has to take his hair out of the ponytail.
Like bring it around.
Yeah, and he's got to pull his hair. Oh, well, that is concerning a little bit. But this happens before. Nothing we can really do about it.
You're fine.
It just kind of happens. I think it's mostly because we're in the Feywild. Sort of in. I mean, we are from here originally.
I was gonna say, didn't we backpack here also in college?
Yes. But it just kind of happens. Nothing to worry about.
Alrighty. As all of you make your way deeper and deeper in, you come across sort of a hillside. At first it's sort of easy to traverse, and then the more you go about it, the more you start to see that it's starting to have like a steeper incline. So do y'all want to roll acrobatics for me?
Oh boy, I think I'm moderate at those. Yep, moderate. That's a 12.
17.
17. Okay.
I keep closing out my character sheet. I keep clicking X. I
Just
pull-
have 37 tabs open like the rest of
I
us.
have the tab open, but I keep looking at the information and then closing
You
it.
guys have tabs? I just use Notability.
Oh. So, wait, what was everyone's acrobatics? Sorry, I'm dazing out.
I got a 12.
Oh, I didn't
12.
roll.
37.
30. Whoa.
Oh, what?
17.
Okay, I was about to be like 37.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. What did G get?
Great question. G got an 11.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
hold on. What are we adding?
Acrobatics.
15.
Okay. Yeah, all of you make it perfectly fine. Eventually finding a little landing. At the little landing. Cozy sorry, words are difficult. A cozy torchlight radiates from a cave in the wooded hillside. 20 feet from the cave is a tree with a weathered sheet of parchment nailed to its trunk. And if any of you sort of take a look at that parchment paper, anyone want to roll a d8 if you are looking at the parchment paper?
got
I
it.
am.
Oh, never mind.
6.
6. Okay. So you see a little wanted poster. And you look at the wanted poster. It's a face of sort of just of a little human boy. And the wanted poster reads out, "This rapscallion?
Rapscallion.
Yeah, rapscallion vexes me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed. I'll curse one creature whom you name. So yeah. If you see sort of a human boy that has sort of reddish curly hair, freckles, and wears like big round glasses, look out for him. So, yeah.
What am I getting pointed at? I'm getting pointed at in here.
Yes. Now then.
Help!
But yeah, you stumble upon the cave.
I mean, do you guys see that wanted poster?
Yeah.
I mean, what are the odds we run into that kid?
Oh, it's a huge place. I'm sure it's pretty low.
Yeah, of course.
He could be around any one of the trees.
Actually, there is one place he could be. Gil G.
Is he in your hat?
Is he in your hat?
This is a fantastic question. I'm gonna pull off my hat and then I'm gonna dig around in there.
If I had a nickel
It's
for
still sticky.
All right.
If I had a nickel for every time G pulled someone out of his hat, we'd have quite a few nickels.
So, G, roll a D100 for me.
I like how all your club items are in there too.
Yeah. The ones that I'm probably never gonna use.
Wait, you guys are getting items?
That's a great point right there. 88.
88. G, you pull out a cane of sorts.
Meh.
A very wooden cane
A very wooden cane.
with hands
Oh,
and
no.
legs.
Oh no. I know these guys. I know where they're from.
These guys again.
A cane? C-A-N-E?
They're staring at me through the window.
Are these the canes I think they are, Emma?
Yes.
These are the kings that I
What is happening?
the
You weren't
canes
on this
that I
quest,
turned
clearly.
into, these are the canes that I turned into my henchmen.
You weren't in any of these quests apparently.
Okay. Yeah,
These canes
I don't know.
are from a certain place.
Yes, they are. And you see that there's a little bit of syrup on his one glove. He must have been the thing that gave you the pancakes from earlier, as he sort of just wiggles about in your hand. Just like, sort of bonking it cartoonishly with, like, an oversized hammer trying to get out of your grasp, but it doesn't hurt in the slightest.
I'm just gonna look in horror at the hat. And as realization dawns upon Morgan's face as to what dimension this hat must be connected to.
What's your name, little guy, and how did you get in my hat? I don't remember putting you in there.
The cane does not speak back. It just sort of bonks your hand even faster.
Stop it. Stop. Ow. I'm gonna shake him around.
Oh,
I was gonna make the joke of Dylan asks the cane, blink once if you need help. Or blink once if you're okay, blink twice if you need help.
as you sort of say that to the cane, G, you notice that, and like everyone else, notice that the cane does not have eyes, mouth, or ears, or a nose.
Even funnier with your perception being a 10.
Yeah. So the cane does not do that, but you sort of shake the cane, and the cane sort of just becomes like a wet noodle and sort of just wiggles around.
Gee, what
I'm gonna start
is going on in your hat?
Illusions. Also magic and stuff.
That's when you see a little old kobold sort of waddle out. And it's just like, who's making all that ruckus out there?
It was him. I point at the cane in my glove.
And the cane sort of just like shakes its hands in like a no motion, like it wasn't me. And the kobold sort of just walks faster, and it's just like, these guys. I've seen them a lot in my day. Interesting. Did not expect to find them here. I thought I banished them.
What do they do?
Banishment.
They essentially just do nothing. They're sort of just in the way. So I banished them to another realm.
Maybe they should have gotten out of the way.
Oh, okay. Anywho, what are all of you doing out here? Haven't you noticed the sky? There's about to be a storm. You should come inside and take shelter.
Well, I mean, what kind of storms happen around here?
Oh,
Yeah, how bad could it be?
Yes,
Not
little
the
bit
kind-
of. No one's afraid of a little bit of water.
not the kind that you want to be a part of, you see. Because these hurt. The rain is bright green.
Ooh, yummy.
And it will hurt. It will hurt. Let's just say that at the least. And it's just because we're in the middle of changing seasons, and once the first rain happens, then all the leaves will sort of fall and yeah, so like might want to come inside.
Wait, the leaves are gonna fall off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Too funny
Oh.
because I looked right at you when that was
Tell
said.
you what, when we get to that point, I'll roll a d20 and we'll see what happens. Deal?
Alrighty.
Bald.
If that happens, can we get updated art of
Well, it's not just his. Yeah, he has like long hair that he keeps in a ponytail,
Dylan being bald?
but he's also got the goatee, and it's just no hair, no eyebrows, no goatee.
No, it'd
Nothing.
Be even
It's gonna
funnier
be
if it
One
was
Punch
the-
Man.
I know.
Be even funnier if it was King Neptune.
Give me a D&D character with nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, but okay, I'll make a deal with you guys. When the leaves fall, I'll roll this d20 and we'll see what happens.
All right. So. He sort of walks you back into the cave, and you see another old man. Inside the cave, a wizened old man wearing a blindfold sits at a spinning wheel, surrounded by piles of gold. As he spins, he reaches down and grasps handfuls of coins, which transform at his touch into gleaming gold fibers. And he is a human.
This seems possibly illegal. I don't know.
I'm going to lead
Little
over
sketchy.
to Morgan. Morgan, I don't know if we could be around these people for long.
Why is that?
They seem strange.
Have we met a single person since we've got here who wasn't strange?
I look at G. You make a good point.
He's just standing out in the corner with his mouth wide open, just smacking around the cane that I figure is also smacking him back.
Gee, as this man takes off his blindfold, you notice that he has red curly hair, similar to yours. That he also wears clown makeup, just like you. And he looks awfully familiar.
Why does he look familiar?
I don't know.
I'm gonna squint really hard.
Is he only familiar to G?
Yeah, he's only familiar to G, but anyone looking would start to spot resemblances between the two.
Steve?
Steve.
Steve Willikers?
Steve. But yeah, and he sort of just looks at you. And he looks at G and he just goes, huh. You know, I had a son back in the day, really into illusions, and he sort of went away for a while, don't know where he went, so I went on a big adventure trying to find him. So did my wife, and so did his brother, and like the whole family's just like spread across realms right now searching for him. And you look a lot like him, but like an older version of him, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I guess that does make sense. I used to fall under that category, but now I'm no longer a young clown. I'm a man, so I don't think I fit this description, but I'll help you find him.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. It's been a while. He wasn't good at anything though, but like, he needs to get back into the business with us, the clown business.
Oh man, I can't imagine not being good at anything. See, I'm something of an illusionist myself.
Yeah, this is my cringe lord for my court.
Exactly, I'm a cringe lord.
Oh, what's a cringe lord?
Great question. Unfortunately, the man who invented the title is not here to explain it.
He presides over all things cringe.
Ah,
Yes.
interesting. Anywho, why have you come here today? Oh, well, I guess it's about a storm out, so that makes sense. We always take people in. Like, look at this person we found. And he sort of gestures to, like, a whole group of people sort of just sitting at a dining table. Morgan, Dyll, you instantly notice that the young boy who was wanted in the wanted poster is sitting at that table.
Morgan.
What are the odds?
I hate this place.
Just
Clearly, Corellin decided that this meeting would happen.
So yeah, like, I sort of just take in any sort of wanderers that I come to find. You know, that pesky carnival, man, it just sends people in, and like, there's no way of them getting out, really, unless you know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. So,
Do you know a guy?
not anymore. He was number 57, because I can't remember names.
Yeah,
Look at G.
I understand. I have number 37s.
Oh, do you?
Yes. See, here he is right now. I'm gonna dig into my hat.
You pull out the puppet form of 37.
Ah. We've solved that problem. He's no longer in the cage. Here he is.
I don't. How? You know what? I'm just gonna keep my policy of staying away from that hat.
You see that, but you instantly see like the cage off, like on the side of G, and the cage is just empty as you see like a little portal sort of at like the base of the cage. So yeah.
I thought you were gonna say there's like still another 37 in there, and this was just a different 37.
No.
Several puppeted 37s. This has happened before.
Anywho, he sort of just looks to all of you and he's like, yeah, my illusion magic has aged like fine wine, one may say. Quite like myself. Anywho, I'm able to transform items now, as I have learned transfiguration magic.
Huh?
Oh. Well,
Transfiguration magic.
is that like what you did with those poor people and those puppets?
I don't know what you're talking about. Those are illusions.
What?
Yeah, but they're puppets, and they used to be living, breathing people.
All an illusion.
What happened?
I'm gonna pull out the puppet of Adgon.
I'm gonna pull out Dajia.
Okay. This man sort of just peers over and looks at like the puppet and it's just like, huh, you did this. This is some nice handiwork.
Oh, why? Thank you. Like, G's like super flattered right now. His work is being appreciated right now. So
Which
he's
the
By a
party
master
has
of the
not been
craft, no
doing.
less.
yeah.
But yeah, personally, my craft is to turn gold into objects because I got inspired by the whole rules of conduct and equivalent exchange and all of that fun stuff. So I
Man.
thought if people give me the gold, I can make something of equal value.
DM Emma, is
That
this a
makes
shopping
sense.
episode?
Maybe.
That makes sense. I'm going to pull out
I have.
I should have finished that sentence.
No money.
Oh no.
I'm going to throw a single gold coin at him. Change it now. Do it. Do
All
your
right.
magic.
Roll a d8.
A 3.
A 3. So, with the single gold coin, he puts back on the blindfold and starts gesturing his hands around the gold coin, making it float and levitate for almost a couple of minutes as you watch sort of sparks fly out. Eventually, he widens his hands as a pair of boots appear, and he hands the boots back to you. G, you have just acquired boots of elven kind. For all of you listening back home, wondering what that is, boots of elven kind is a wondrous item, uncommon. And while you wear these boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity, stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
What do these do?
And it's a magic item. And he sort of just looks and he's like, huh, I think they just make you walk quieter.
But
Don't know.
Doesn't that meet the purpose of being a clown?
That is true. I'm sorry that I did not give you something of use.
It's okay. I'll probably find some use for these. I'm just going to shove them in my hat. I'm not putting them on.
Alrighty. Does anyone else wanna?
I'm giving him my entire stack of 26 gold pieces.
Oh my. Okay. You do that. Roll me a d8.
6.
A 6. Once again, same type of motion, puts on the blindfold, sparks fly out, widens his hands, and he reveals a pair of gloves. And Morgan, you receive Gloves of Thievery. It's a wondrous item, uncommon, and these gloves are invisible while worn. While wearing them, you gain a +5 bonus to dexterity, sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made to pick locks. It is, in fact, another magic item.
Fancy. I'll put him on.
Alrighty. Anyone else?
You, clown.
Yeah?
Is there any way to direct what you're making?
Not really. I sort of just let the magic and illusions and magic take control.
All
They
right.
decide for me.
Who is they?
The magic, of course.
And that's why you have to wear the blindfold?
Yep.
I see.
What's your name, Mr. Clown?
Oh, my name.
Just realized we were so rude not to ask you. You're the most interesting person we've come across this entire journey.
Huh.
I mean, we had Sir Talavar and...
No, he's a frog now.
Sir Talavar wasn't that interesting.
Okay.
So, my name is G, but with a J. Willikers.
Wow, that's very interesting. You know, my father used to be called G with a J, Willikers.
I'm sorry, but I just pictured G's full first name, but spelled with a J. So all I can hear is Gilderoy Willikers.
But pronounced G.
Yep.
It'd be so funny though if it was pronounced Gilderoy.
Gilderoy, yeah.
It's nice to meet you, J with no G.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm G Willikers. The Elderoy is silent.
I see. Interesting. My Elderoy is also silent.
Oh, how about that? Small world.
Well, I guess it is what they say. Great minds think alike.
That's right. I just start poking at my head and then poking at his head, then poking back at my head.
He does the
with
same thing
two
back to you.
hands.
Yeah.
Two hands just pointing.
Is this some kind of ritual? Are we gonna get sacrificed?
Sacrifice.
But yeah, does anyone else want to do the...
I would like to put in 30 coins.
Ooh, roll D8.
Let's see, where's my D8? I found it. You're fine. Ooh, that's an 8.
An 8. Okay.
It's so excited now I don't even know when it dies.
So, Bree,
I could submit. Sorry.
you're all good.
But yes, Emma.
Bree, you watch as you see a bag appear.
Did I just get my least favorite item? Did you just give me my least favorite item?
You receive a bag of holding. It's a
Hey,
what?
you
It's
only need one more, and then you can tear open a hole in reality.
Then I can do my least favorite thing.
It's a wondrous item,
Why do you hate the
uncommon.
bag of holding? That's like one of the best items in the whole game.
It's because of the if you do 2. That has happened like a few times in club, and I hate it every time it happens.
It's because one of the times it was because a certain DM intentionally gave them out 2 at a time, specifically so people would do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not liking the bag of holding is okay. At least you don't get irrationally mad about, like I do with my least favorite item.
Which one's that?
You know what my least favorite
Do I?
item is. Yes, you do.
Do I? I really don't know if I do.
I don't.
I don't think I do.
I genuinely, I swear this is not a joke.
Hate the deck of many things.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
so do I.
That
So do
I
I.
know.
It's so annoying.
annoying. The biggest reason I don't like it is it breaks everyone's character. Because as soon as the deck comes out, you're no longer thinking, I'm no longer dealing Kalozi. I am Ethan. And I'm like, oh, I want to draw 5 of it.
Exactly. It's dumb.
It is very dumb. I've yelled at Matt during club about this. No, it wasn't Matt. I yelled at someone at club about this. That was an interesting day. And then I won the election.
How fitting.
Yes.
Exactly.
But
But yeah, let me just
Wait,
explain.
how much gold do you have?
I
Brie?
have 84 left.
84? You explain, then I'm going to go shopping.
All right. So, with the bag of holding does. This bag has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of its contents. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and it is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane. If the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth, unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again. Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, minimum 1 minute, after which time they begin to experience not so nice things.
They get to have a fun time in the bag.
Yeah, placing a bag of holding inside a extra dimensional space created by a Heward's handy haversack, portable hole, or similar item instantly destroy both items and opens a gate to the astral plane. The gate originates where the one item was placed inside the other. Any creature within 10 feet of the gate is sucked through it to a random location on the astral plane. The gate then closes. The gate is a one-way only and can't be reopened. So yeah. Ethan, how much gold are you giving?
So you can't direct it, and it's up to random chance whatever the item spits out.
Yep.
Okay. Here's 60 gold.
Okay. Roll a d8.
It's a 2.
A 2. So, you get braces of archery. Or
Wait.
bracers.
That's so fitting.
What are those?
It's a wondrous item, uncommon, requires attunement. While wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow and shortbow, and you can gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attacks made with such weapons. And it is a magic item.
Okay, so this is
That seems pretty good for you.
This is a free +2.
Mm-hmm.
I would have laughed so hard if Ethan had gotten the deck of many things. That would have been so funny.
It would have.
And the campaign would be so over.
It's okay, Emma. If you want, you can do it.
No, it's not even on the list anyway, so.
What if we all pool our money together?
I have no money.
I have
I just spent all my money.
84. How much money does G have left?
Does G have any money?
Man, I have 14 gold.
I'm still the richest of the party.
Okay, so that's plus. Emma, how does that +2 work?
Great question. I'm blanking on the answer at the moment.
I have
Does
the
anyone
answer.
know? Thank you, Robert. I don't.
So the +2, the bracers of archery gives you a +2 on all your damage rolls with longbows and shortbows.
But what about? Does it add anything to my attack or just the roll
It
to
does
hit?
not, just the damage rolls.
Thank you, Robert. But yeah, you all get these items, and he's like, "Ooh, that took a lot out of me. Do you mind if I take a break?"
Oh yeah, take all the
I
time
just
you
want
need.
a break from the ads.
A break from the ads? Certainly
It's
not.
It doesn't add to. It says it adds to damage rolls.
Yep, just damage rolls.
Just the. So not the attack bonus.
Not attack rolls, just
That's-
damage rolls.
Okay.
Womp,
Just,
womp.
I mean, you have the archery fighting style, right? That's
Why
plus
would
2.
you even need that? I'm looking right at the sheet. Why would you even need a +2 to that?
For
I want-
fun.
Sorry, what? You were saying something about archery bonus?
For fighter, don't you have fighting style archery that gives +2 to attack rolls anyways?
That's why it's at 7. Okay. Yup.
I play martial characters.
Everything's good.
Alrighty.
And also, Bree, why do I need more than a +7? Because it's cool.
I think Tisius had a +7.
Real.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, Morgan's spell attack bonus is
I
plus
think
8.
she had a +7 and she had sharpshooter.
Nice.
I broke her.
You sort of see off into the corner of the room where G with a J sort of sits down. There's like sort of like a pile of gold that he sort of just picks up, ponders for a moment, and then sort of tosses back to the side. And it doesn't seem to be currency from this plane of existence or any world that you all have been to, except for maybe G.
Meh.
It might look a little bit familiar to you.
What does it look like?
It's essentially like a little gold coin, but it's shaped very oddly. Not like how the world that we currently are in. Like, in the current world we're in, it's sort of shaped into a circle, but this is shaped into like an oval. And it's a little bit more of a darker gold.
They're from those penny squishers. I
I
love
was
those things.
just about to say that.
And you
I
see
always get one of those wherever I go.
And you see on the coin that also, instead of having, you know, some type of, like, mystical creature on it, it has cats on it. From the hit musical Cats.
I hate that musical.
Me too.
Honestly, same.
It's not good.
But it's funny in Big Top Burger on YouTube.com, which you should all
Oh
go
yeah, it's
see.
funny in Big Top, but like in real life, I was so confused watching it.
Yeah, honestly, Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals in general.
Hey, no.
There's 1 or 2 good ones.
2, no, don't you take my pen. Actually, I would say 3.
Name them.
Jesus Christ Superstar,
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Love Never Dies, and Phantom. I say love because I have a strong connection to Ramin Karimloo. Why not? You know I'm right.
It is fair.
I was gonna say
I-
Jesus Christ Superstar and then Joseph.
Oh, I forgot about Joseph.
Also
okay,
fair.
so 4. I forgot about Joseph. Notice how none of us said School of Rock.
Elena is trying to give her piece.
Yeah, no. I'm in full agreement with you. I'm not the biggest Andrew Lloyd Webber fan, but you gotta give credit where credit's due for at least a couple of those.
Why do we hate School of Rock? I love School of Rock.
Yeah, School of Rock. Oh, I haven't seen the School of Rock musical. I've only seen.
You've
the
only
movie.
seen the movie with Jack Black in it?
Yeah, of course it's Jack Black. Of course I've seen it. What's bad about the musical?
I have never listened to it. I just know it exists.
Same, honestly.
Okay.
That's why it's not in my top standing.
I personally don't think it lives up to the movie itself. And it was at the point where like movies were just starting to be put more into musicals, and I feel like I feel like it could have been done better, but I also have an attachment to the movie itself. So I'm very
Because
opinionated
Jack
with
Black
it.
carries the movie.
But Alex Brightman is a fantastic Broadway performer, and he
Elena?
was in School of Rock.
When
Alex
we're,
Brightman.
When we're done with this, I have something to show you.
Will do.
If you like Alex Brightman, I got something to show you after this as well.
Are you showing me?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing.
No, you sent me. Or are you doing the thing?
What's the thing?
Are you doing the voice or are you sending me the video?
No, I'm gonna do the voice. I've already sent you. Whatever. I have something to show you later. Anyways, so I get these awesome, cool bracers. How do I? What are exactly our bracers?
I can answer this question.
Alrighty.
You remember my Halloween costume?
Yeah.
They're the things on my wrists.
Okay. I'm also wearing gloves of thievery.
Hey, twinsies.
They could go on top of them.
Yeah.
The bracers on top of the gloves, not the gloves on top of the
Yeah.
bracers.
Yeah.
That'd be
Okay.
awkward.
Yeah. But yeah, all of you sort of see G with a J sort of sit down in the corner next to the coins. He sort of picks them up, fiddles with it a little bit, and sort of tosses it to the side. And he sort of puts on the blindfold.
Those coins look familiar. Where'd you get them from?
Oh, well, they're sort of from where I'm from. I made a lot of coin back in the day when I was at the circus, but don't touch them.
Okay.
If you do, you might be cursed with the same fate that I was.
You're cursed.
What fate might that be?
Well, you see, I'm haunted by my own words. As long as my ill-gotten gains were put to good use, my bad deeds would remain behind me. You're beholding the restless apparitions of those I hurt. They lurk behind my back, tormenting me with pokes at my ribs and whisperings in my ear. I can't bear to look them in the eye, not after what I did to them. As he sort of like grips like the blindfold very tightly, like pressed against his eyes as like a single tear sort of comes out. You see, I think my son might have overheard a conversation I had with our boss one night. It was a conversation about kicking him out from the circus because he wasn't good enough.
That's awful.
Banishment.
Banishment. And
Banishment.
I think he might have overheard the conversation. And maybe that's why he ran away. And I feel so guilty because at the time I believed it would have been a good idea too. I mean, he wasn't good at anything and he wasn't really providing much use to the circus, but to think that I would kick out my own son? What tempted me? And I came to the conclusion that all my problems stem from gold. They are some of the many cruel things I have done have been because of how much gold I've earned from doing it.
See, that's kind of shocking. Can't believe your son would just run away like that. See, me, I didn't do that. I overheard a similar conversation about kicking me out of a circus.
Can I
and I
passively perceive what's going on here?
Yeah, you can, 100%. Most of you can, except for Dylan.
I
I was gonna be like, Dylan's
I don't know,
just
but-
sitting there like, no. It's like the Home Alone movie poster.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't know about you, Morgan. I don't say anything. I just watch.
Yeah, same.
So I don't know about your son, but when I overheard a similar situation, I decided to perform an illusion that would convince the owner to keep me around. Yeah, I don't actually remember how that ended. I do know that it was a different time of day when the illusion was over. I do know that.
Oh, that's interesting. Because, I mean, my son ran away, but he ran away through doing an actual trick, and I doubted his, like, abilities. I didn't think he would be able to pull it off. I thought he was just making a scene to make a scene, and then once he performed the trick, he was gone.
It's not a phase, Dad.
Sounds like a little coward, if you ask me.
I'm gonna pull Dylan aside
Maybe you should have
and
supported.
like very quietly explain the situation,
Maybe
and then just say, "Don't say anything."
Maybe you should have supported your son more. I don't know.
I probably should have.
I love how unintentionally dumb Dylan is. It's so good.
I think that's why I've been turning gold into items, is because maybe I can put them to better use, and when I find my son eventually, I can give him everything that I didn't before.
Well, I hope you find him one day, and maybe you can make up for all your terrible deeds as a father.
Gee, you can't just say that.
What? What's wrong? He admitted to it. He admitted that he
That's
wasn't
a little
proud.
rude.
Well, he wasn't proud of his son. Maybe next time. Next time's the time.
Gee.
Yeah, maybe your next son will be better.
Oh, huh.
Womp womp.
Well,
Yeah, next go around, you might be able to pull it off.
Did you almost just do a mob voice?
I was getting really into the G conversation.
Oh yeah.
well, I hope whenever you, if you decide to find your family or, your old boss again, that they see you were worth it yourself.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Perhaps. Maybe one day. That was all.
Morgan, did we say something?
I'm gonna tell him. No, don't tell him.
No, don't tell him.
No, don't tell him.
Let's kill him.
What do you mean? I think
And this is when I'm reminded I'm running with a slowly turning evil party.
hey, Dylan and Dylan are already are already pretty not great.
Yeah. Hi.
Ooh.
All right. Well, the wizard's not here, so here's what I'll do. As I see the conversation winding down, I'm gonna grab G by the shoulder
Meh.
and just grip it, and then I'll grab J with a G
Okay.
on the shoulder and be like, "All right, do you guys not? Is this real?"
Wow, is what real?
Yeah, what is real? I mean, at the end of the day, is it just all illusion magic? Is nothing real? Despite it all?
Jay, this man is your son.
Despite it all.
Despite it all. Jay, this man is your son. G, this man is your father.
What?
That can't be true.
I think I would know my own father.
And I think I would know my own son.
You described your son as having this exact name and having this exact backstory. And
Yeah.
you, G, described your father as having this exact name with this exact story.
Yep, that sounds correct.
Morgan, I don't think it's worth it.
It's just a coincidence.
It's not my wallet.
Morgan's just like looking back and forth between them, like, all right, I tried. Yeah, you were right. I'm turning to Dyll now. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, I assumed.
Anywho, it's getting quite late. Why don't you all rest up on one of the spare bunk beds that we have around here?
Dylan's gonna run and just call top bunk immediately.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
I can, actually.
Actually, before you call that, Dyll very quietly says bottom bunk.
Oh. Do you also want to roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
You're going on the top bunk,
Yeah.
right, Bree? Why would I need to roll a dex saving throw?
Can I use my DM inspiration?
Your what?
My DM inspiration
Yes.
that I've had? What do you want me to add to it? I'm confused.
I'm
I'm used to Bardic.
Same. Let me look up DM inspiration real quick, how that works.
I think you can just spend it to get advantage on a roll, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank God. That is a 12.
Ooh.
It's better than what I originally had. It
I
was
guess
originally a 10.
I'm rolling dex check too.
Yep.
Emma, it was originally a 10.
13.
13.
To get into the bottom bunk of a bed like a normal person.
Dyll, you sort of just lay on the bed, sort of put the sheets over you, hands just on, like gripping the bed sheet, looking up, pondering tonight's events as you look up and you see the bed start to wobble. From the running of Dylan before she fully jumps into the bed. And you just have a moment of, oh no. As Dylan jumps into the bed and it gives out.
Have you all seen? I don't know if it's from the
Step
play. I don't know if it's from the play that goes wrong, but
Oh, I've seen that live.
have you?
Yes.
I'm thinking there's one where like the bunk beds fall on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's Peter Pan. And the mom's like, are you tucked in? I think it's like Michael. I think that's who gets squished.
Yeah.
She's like, are you tucked in, Michael? And he's just like beating the side of the bed, screaming.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Because
this. I love
it's
this.
Wendy falling on John. And then she's like, are you all right, John? And he like lifts up Wendy. And he's like, I'm comfortable or something like that. I can't remember what he said. And then it collapses back down and it lands on the last guy. And that's when she's like, are you tucked in? And he's like, just screaming. It is my favorite video.
I hope the play that goes wrong. I watched the one that was like a murder mystery. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's so good.
Real.
Anyways,
One of my favorite videos.
But yeah,
so
the dust
yeah.
sort of falls flat, and both of you are managed to like escape.
No,
the bunk bed.
Dylan. I bring that up because that's what's happening. Dylan, because he lays in bed like a vampire in a coffin, anyways, is just like the top bunk is like inches away from his face.
Okay. Dylan, you instantly knock out, just fully falling asleep, even though the bunk bed is currently a sandwich. G. Morgan,
all right, I'm gonna go up to one of the beds and just like fall face first onto it and fall asleep instantly, just like with like an arm and a leg still hanging off the bed.
all right.
The cap on the bed.
Yeah, shield still on, armor still on.
G, you gonna sleep anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to one of the beds.
The only bed that's not broken.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go over to that one, and I am just going to cover my entire body with the covers, head under the blanket, and basically what happens when you perform a magic trick and you put a cloth over an object, but I'm just putting the entire sheet over myself.
Okay.
Morgan snores very loudly.
Yeah, all of you sort of drift off to sleep.
You could make a mistake that Dylan is not alive anymore.
I'm surely fine.
And we'll go around the table real quick. Dylan, what are you dreaming of on this night?
She's having nightmares about custard, as she does.
As she does. Dyll, what are you dreaming of?
he's rolling.
What are you dreaming of? man?
14. All right. Hey, can I reveal that part of our backstory?
Go for it.
Dylan is, I wouldn't necessarily saying he's having a dream, but he's more so having it's just a very unpleasant dream. It's not really a nightmare.
Okay.
Based on the obviousness of G finding his dad today, Dylan has a dream about himself and Dylan and their parents when they first visited the carnival.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And how he would do anything to get them back.
Alrighty. What's Morgan dreaming of?
Morgan doesn't have dreams.
Morgan's dreams. What does Morgan dream about? I'm gonna roll just for funsies. Is that an 18? Morgan's having a very surreal dream. With like all of the characters from today, just like morphing and shifting around. It's very weird. Corellin's there.
When you see God in your dreams.
Krellin's like
Real.
wearing a Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses.
That's exactly what I was envisioning, actually.
Weird man in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, the fact that reminded me of Percy Jackson,
That
the
also
musical,
reminded me of
because
that.
in the musical, literally the one part where it's like where Percy's having the dream about Poseidon, the guy who plays Poseidon just walks up in a Hawaiian shirt and just goes, I'm trying to think of what he says. It was so funny.
What belongs to the sea returns
Yeah.
to the sea.
It's a seashell. That's what the line was. He would just go, it's a seashell, and just do like the cool surfer dude, like hand signal, while handing Percy a seashell. And it makes me laugh every time I think about it. Because then it just continues on with like a beat. And then the guy playing Percy continuing on with the song. Which then leads into Annabeth going, "You drool when you sleep." And into one of the best songs ever.
Alrighty. What's G dreaming of?
So he's dreaming about just being in the middle of an inky, black, cold, lonely abyss with no sound around him, nothing around him other than that giant pit of inky blackness.
Alrighty. G, you hear a knock 3 times
Me.
before you fully wake up. And all of you come to. Dill, if you want to roll that d20 to see if you're bald or not.
Okay, how are we ruling this?
Let's say odds are bald, evens are hair.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Well, I have
hold
a
on.
coin we could flip
We're gonna
instead.
make it like that? Nah, no.
No. Well, how about this?
5 or lower on bald.
Okay.
7 or lower.
6.
7.
6 or lower.
6 or lower.
You wanna blow on this for me? Thanks. I don't want to do this.
Do it. Do it. I knew it. When
That
I
was a
blew
4
on
on
those dice,
die.
I was like,
That was a 4 on die.
when I blew that die, I was like, please be bald. Please be bald.
So you can't blame anyone but Robert.
Yeah, it's entirely my fault.
It's all Robert.
I am
Okay.
an evil man, and you should have known this.
As Dylan wakes up in the morning,
Underneath
underneath.
the other mattress.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait, the question is, is your hair like on the pillow?
it's probably all my hair is just on the bed.
When
Yeah.
you
Wait,
sit
wait.
up, your goatee just like falls.
The hair just like stays in the shape on the pillow as you just sit up. It just stays there.
So, as all of you get up, Dill, you notice that you're definitely feeling a little bit lighter this morning.
Once again, I'm willingly choosing to make everyone else pass and me fail the perception check.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go up to Dylan again. Is that also? Oh,
She's aggressively shaking her head. No.
should we be concerned?
Yeah.
Does he have the plague?
Maybe.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Why does it suddenly feel so cold in here?
Sorry, it's my fault.
As
That's what I get for sleeping under you.
As Dill turns around, I'm gonna like look at the back of his head and like take out a comb and start using it as a reflection.
So yeah, Dylan, beautiful long hair,
Gone.
He's beautiful long hair, gone. Eyebrows, gone. Goatee, gone.
One of the kids sort of just look up at you and are just like, Mr. Clean.
What do you want about? I know I have my ears pierced, but really? Whatever. And I'm going to walk past the kid.
All right. You see,
Is that coffee? Where can I get coffee around here?
G with a J sort of points to the coffee maker on the counter over there. And the kobold is like sort of, from before that, like ushered you in, is sort of just brewing cups for like all of you. And he's just like, oh,
Yeah.
milk or no milk?
Black, please.
Okay. And he sort of hands you a
But
cup.
actually, I will take a lot of sugar.
Oh, okay. I see. And he sort of like goes through one of the little jars and sort of just looks at you and starts slowly pouring in the sugar.
More.
And he just tilts it a little bit more.
More.
He tilts it a little bit more
Okay, that's good.
as like the last drop of sugar comes out from the jar.
Wait, hang on. Dill takes his coffee like I take my coffee?
Dill takes
Just
his
sugar?
Dill takes his coffee black with enough sugar
To counteract the bitterness.
to I can't
Enough
say
sugar to clog your arteries.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Alrighty. But yeah, the rest of you have coffee waiting for you as some of the kids start to look outside and they're just like, ooh, are we allowed to go out yet? And they sort of say that to G with a J. And G with a J is like, I guess it stopped storming out. It should be fine. But remember, be careful and make sure to look out for the henchmen that sort of wander out there. I mean, y'all are sort of wanted, so, like, you know, just keep an eye out.
Well,
Okay.
should we leave?
Well, hold on. There's still
Did it get colder overnight or something?
Oh, I see. You're one of,
Dylan presses her finger to her lips. Like,
Morgan's also yeah.
I don't know, maybe you just need a nice knitted
I
sweater.
would like to preface all of his hair is gone.
All of it.
So, like, he used to have some arm hair growing on his arms. Gone.
oh wait, like the actual arm hair.
All of his hair. Yeah, he's completely
Bald.
completely bald.
Like a shark.
Yes.
Like a
He still has his eyelashes, but that's about it.
Great analogy.
Imagine if he didn't.
But with
Eyelashes are
that,
very important.
we're going to take a quick break with another ad segment.
Can't believe I'm bald. Oh, do you want to play a bald character? You should come to D&D Club. 6 to 9, Tuesdays, Fridays, in room
204.
204, the Williams
ABC.
Center, ABC.
Unless we're in the science center.
Unless we're in the Science
Which
Center.
we aren't for the rest of the semester, I believe.
I thought we had like 2 more.
No, there's
we
like
have
2
two?
more in
Okay.
like November sometime.
Okay, it is November
is
sometime.
Disastrous.
We should probably check, actually.
Yeah, do that later. But
I'm
yeah,
looking now.
come play with us. You can play your own bald character. Bald people are very important for the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that,
Wait. Don't we have another club we need to
yeah,
pitch?
exactly. Elena?
Not necessarily much to pitch, but just to let you know, you're listening to 89.5 The Inferno. But yeah, also join D&D. They're super cool. I know a few of them.
Yep. And
Like 2.
and with that, everything we say and do is acts of fiction, and we do not condone any of it.
Except for me going bald.
Yeah.
There's currently there's hair all over the ground here.
You're just like leaving a trail of it as you walk.
Now then, it's time for our quote segment.
Yay, this is my favorite game.
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
And this time, you win some of those fun little coins that G
Funky
with a J.
coins?
Yeah, the funky coins that G with a J has.
Do they actually have any monetary value?
Nope.
Cool.
Friday Night Funkin' Coins.
So starting off with the quotes. Okay, so picture this. A guy who does magic, and I'm the best at it.
The wizard.
wizard.
Yep.
I thought you were going to start quoting Sophia from Golden Girls. Just to picture it.
That was the wizard.
The wizard.
How many funny coins do I get?
Both of you get 50 gold coins.
50 funny gold coins.
Yeah. Next up. Whatever you want, little mama.
Is that Ethan?
That
Yep.
Ethan says that so much.
whatever you want, Mama.
Another 50 gold coins.
So I'm back up. How much am I at now?
50.
Awesome.
This is the most money I've ever had.
Next up. Oh no. I don't like whatever they're doing.
Was that Bree?
No.
Cassie?
That has
That
to
was
be
a pure
gas.
guess.
It was Cassie. Y'all get 50 gold coins for
Why
that
would
one.
I ever say, oh no, I don't like what they're doing? I always go along with things.
That is very correct, actually.
I
I was
am
completely
chaotic.
guessing in my defense.
And then
I
the
had no
last,
idea. I
the
just
last-
wanted money.
the last quote of the day is, "You got considered." Oh man,
Me. It was me.
it was Nick.
Yeah.
50 gold coins for y'all. And with that, let's resume. So as all of you are sort of just sitting around the table drinking the coffee, you see the kids sort of just dart out of the cave and make their way down, approaching a large tree. And there seems to be a lot of like mystical effects around the tree that now no longer has leaves.
Huh. Is the one redheaded kid on the wanted poster still among the group?
Yep.
We should probably keep an eye on that kid in case he's important.
Yes, probably.
Bree, what you laughing about, bud?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
It's better if I don't say it, actually.
that's fair. But yeah, what are y'all doing at the table?
Dylan, how long are we gonna let this go? How long are we gonna continue making this joke?
I would
Should he find out? How does he find out?
He finds out when he goes outside and it's really cold.
Yeah.
He leaves before Dylan.
He leaves.
But
Why is it so cold out here?
I was gonna
Morgan, why? Tell me.
tell me
It's
why.
a little nippy.
Look me in the
Ain't
eyes
nothing
and tell me why it's cold out here.
Morgan is like desperately trying to withhold like a giggle as she
More.
says like, sun's a little chilly.
Morg.
It's a little
More.
nippy out. Well, wind is the wrong direction.
Dylan, what's not being told to me?
Dylan is going to remain silent and stare into her coffee as she's making frosty patterns inside it.
Morgan, by the way, has taken the coffee pot and is just chugging it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
That's when you sort of look into your own coffee cup before taking a sip and noticing a familiar face staring back at you. A very familiar face.
Oh. Why didn't you all say anything?
We just thought it was, a phase.
A phase. A phase.
It's that one scene, or it's that one skit from John Mulaney, the Salt and Pepper Diner, where the guy loses his anger management chip.
But yeah.
Morgan, having finished this pot, reaches for another pot.
Presses the little button to like start making another pot of coffee.
What Emma hears Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm getting ready for class.
Yeah.
Morgan's just like staring at the pot, just tapping her foot, being like, come on, come on, come on.
But yeah. All the kids sort of dash out. And you sort of notice that over by the tree, there's a hot air balloon.
Wait,
Is it a familiar looking hot air balloon?
Yes, it is.
Morgan, shoot it down.
1 second, I gotta get my coffee. This is more important, trust me.
As you're just like impatiently waiting for your coffee, you see it like finally start to like pour in the coffee into the pot, but very slowly.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. The pot is being removed, and I'm putting my face directly under where the coffee is being poured into it.
Oh no.
can I find a hat anywhere?
You sort of see that G with a J sort of puts back on the blindfold, musters up a hat, and it's just like, here you go. Towards Dyll.
This
As-
is humiliating.
As for Morgan, roll me a Constitution save and throw, bud. But with
Alright.
advantage, since you are a Summer Eladrin.
All right, good thing. That's a 24.
So with a 24, yeah, you are not bothered by the heat whatsoever. It's not scalding. Well, to others it would be scalding, especially to someone like Dylan. But like, but you, on the other hand, no. This is just like lukewarm, which sort of aggravates you a little bit. But you know what can you do? And you sort
Coffee's coffee.
coffee's coffee, and yeah, it sort of stops as it sort of just.
Actually, I don't drink coffee. I think coffee's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm a
I
tea
love-
drinker myself.
I love coffee.
That's fair.
I don't drink tea either. I think tea's gross.
Coffee is superior.
Thank you,
Nope.
Elena.
Hot chocolate all the way.
Hot chocolate's pretty base.
If nobody got me, Elena got me.
Yep. Personally, I don't know. I don't like coffee. I don't like how bitter it is. I'm more of like a sweets type of girl. Like I do frappes and frappuccinos. Like I don't know. I want something that
So you
tastes
don't
like
you don't like coffee. You like sugar.
yes.
If you, I'm not to be like one of those people.
Not to
If
be
you
that
need to
person.
have milk and sugar to drink coffee, you don't like coffee. You're addicted to caffeine.
Which yes.
That might be me. Now that I'm thinking about it, I literally pour my creamer into my powdered creamer into my coffee until it is almost the same color as my
Uh-huh.
skin.
You know what my dad does? Sorry, Elena, you first.
All I was gonna say, my go-to coffee order is an iced Americano, black, which is just espresso and water.
Yep.
It's the way to go.
My dad every morning, if he's listening, shout out Michael Dramer, how you doing? My dad every morning, he takes black coffee and pours in maple syrup, and that's it.
oh.
I should try
He
that.
likes coffee.
I should try that. Emma, can I use your maple syrup on Tuesday?
Sure. But no, my dad does the dill combination of just a ton of sugar, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Dungeons.
I don't
and
think I've ever seen my
Dragons.
dad put anything in his coffee other than coffee.
Real.
Coffee flavored coffee.
Don't even get me started on decaf coffee. Don't get me started because I don't know what opinion I have about it.
Fair.
Funny.
But yeah, all of you see a familiar looking hot air balloon. And you quickly realize this is the hot air balloon Blightstraw and her sister was traveling in the other day.
Morgan, shoot them down.
1 second. I don't say anything. I just like hold up one finger.
You just hear gargle.
Yeah.
And then 1 second.
But yeah, you finish the coffee. It like abruptly stops. As you
That'll have to do. All right, what's up? What's going on?
Dylan's gonna point out the window and be like, Blight Straw, shoot them down.
How far away is the hot air balloon?
it's about 50 feet, 60 feet.
Scorching ray.
Oh my.
Just open the window.
All right, make an attack roll against the hot air balloon.
All 3 rays are going on the hot air balloon. So I'm gonna make 3 attack rolls.
Do you need another?
Yes, please. Thank you. All right, so that is a 19, a math, a 22, and a 12.
Okay. You sort of watch them hit the hot air balloon, but instead of dealing damage to the hot air balloon, it sort of bounces back and back towards the cave
Oh.
at an alarming rate. If everyone wants to make dexterity saving throws or describe how they want to, get out of this.
I'll try and, I was shooting out of a window, yeah?
Probably.
I'll try and, like, drop below the window sill
All
I
right.
like cover my head with my shield.
All right. So yeah, dex save.
What is my dexterity saving modifier? Let's find out. I feel like it's...
Bree, what did Dylan get?
I got a 23. Dirty 23.
Okay. What did Dyll get?
I got a 13.
13?
Oh, wait. No. 16.
I got a 13.
A 13. And what did G get?
A natural 20.
Hey, G, with your natural 20, you're able to unintentionally conjure up some illusion magic that bounces the scorching rays out into the sky, harming no one.
Huh. I'm a,
Oh, right. I forgot they could do that.
How about that? My creativity wins once again.
Thank you, G. That was really kind of you.
Thank you.
Deflecting it like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, you notice as some of the children start to run back to the house,
I forgot they were children.
and they're just like, "Help! Help! They cursed Will."
Yeah, they do that. That's kind of their thing.
No, but they cursed Will. Will was so mean. He was really mean. He was a bully, and now he's doing nice favors for us, and they cursed
No.
him.
Well, I don't see the issue if he's being nice now.
But like that's our whole scheme. We're supposed to go around the area stealing stuff from people, and now he doesn't want to do it.
Wait, no, you should not. Dylan is going to. Is there a mirror anywhere?
Yeah.
Dylan is going to start talking. You should not. You are children. You should not be stealing from anyone. And he's going to look in the mirror for a second. And then he's going to look back. Yeah, no stealing.
But it's so fun.
You shouldn't. He's showing so much restraint to try not to join these kids. You shouldn't be doing it.
But last week we stole Aunt Marie's meatloaf.
Ooh, was it tasty?
I mean,
Morgan-
we still have it.
Morgan. But yes, was it tasty?
Yeah, it was very tasty.
When did you steal this?
Last week.
And you said you still had it?
Yeah, we've been eating it for leftovers.
Can I make a medicine check or survival check on that?
Sure.
Yeah, do they have refrigeration in Prismere?
Yeah, do they have refrigeration?
Very
That's something that
important question.
exists.
I would say it's like old time refrigerators where it's
Oh.
just like an ice cube that they sit stuff on top of.
An icebox. Oh,
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
box.
That's a 17.
Okay, a 17. Honestly, the meatloaf is holding up pretty well, but it doesn't look like it can last much longer.
Can I touch it and make it cold again?
Sure.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can
Actually, no. I
try.
want to cast frostbite on that thing.
Okay.
You're gonna give it freezer burn?
Oh,
Uh,
maybe. Depends on how I roll.
Yeah, it depends on how you roll.
Okay, I need that save.
It fails.
Good.
The meatloaf
Good, I rolled a 1.
failed.
I
Oh.
rolled a 1. That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. It takes 1 point of custard damage as
Wait, custard.
What?
as
Since when does my frostbite do custard now?
But here's the thing. This is a normal meatloaf.
Oh no.
Once you make this meatloaf cold, it becomes custard-like in texture.
Oh, I hate that.
It becomes custard, you say?
Yeah.
Become custard.
Dylan notices this, and she physically recoils from it. Her face like turned in disgust.
I'm gonna like poke the meatloaf
Oh.
and be like, this doesn't look natural.
Well, now it's not natural because your friend over there
I was
messed
trying
with
to
it.
help.
But don't you know you never refrigerate meatloaf? You're supposed to like thaw it out and get, I guess,
Not how I
whatever
had
happens
it.
to it.
I'll try and warm it up by touching it. Using Summer Eladrin / Light Cleric powers.
Ugh.
Okay. You put your hand in it
In it. You sink your whole.
Yeah, it sinks into it a little bit. And are you gonna cast a spell for it, or just gonna?
Listen. You don't want me to cast a spell for this. The only fire spells I have right now are Burning Hands, Scorching Ray, and Flaming Sphere.
Oh no!
Imagine playing
The only thing I have is I don't have spells.
I could cast Word of Radiance.
Wow.
Yeah, it's your
Alrighty.
job.
Well,
You handle the magical threats, I handle the physical threats.
Yeah,
guess
go for
what?
What?
We're gonna find out next time what happens to the meatloaf.
it. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding. DnDVL.
Awesome.
Yeah. So for a closing, sort of statement, since we didn't do it at the beginning of the episode, does anyone want to recap what happened last episode?
Yeah, I don't think we need to at this point.
That's fair.
We're kind of over it.
That's fair.
If they want to know, I'll tell you what happened. If you want to know what happened last episode, go listen to last episode.
Yeah,
Get
because
some YouTube traffic.
it should be on YouTube by the time.
Fredonia Radio Systems YouTube channel. Go check them out.
Yeah, go check them out.
Go check them out.
Checking them out.
Check them out.
Checking them out.
Because we did have some guest stars on last episode, which was
Uh-huh.
really neat.
I
And
can give a great recap of what happened.
No,
Sir Talbar got turned into a frog.
Okay, good.
good job.
That's not a great recap. That was the one thing.
Exactly.
It was the only thing that
That was the
mattered.
joke.
But yeah, go listen on YouTube. Also, tune in next week because we should be having some more guest stars, hopefully.
We had some very talented and silly guest stars on last time.
Yeah, we did. And hopefully they're listening in because we miss you. You were fun. Now then,
And if you want to possibly get the chance to play with our guest stars, you know where to go.
yeah, D&D Club.
D&D Club.
Room 204 of the Williams Center, most of the time.
Except for this upcoming week.
In which case, yeah.
In which case,
Oh, yeah,
we are in the
this-
Science Center.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Tuesday. We are in the Science Center.
Tuesday and Friday.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I just checked it.
Is it actually back
It
to back?
is 7th and the 10th. That's going to date this episode very badly.
Oh,
But
yeah. Ooh, spoilers. We're recording on November 5th.
Ooh.
2023.
Oh, yes, of course. No one's listening to this in 2025.
I will.
You will?
I will.
You're going to do
I
that?
will.
Just,
I will.
Just because
Emma
of
and I
this
will.
statement?
We will literally sit in a Discord call and listen together.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
be little old ladies listening to the podcast. Like,
That's
Don't mind me. I'm
2
just listening
years
to my
from now.
tunes.
You're going to be little old ladies 2 years
Have
from
you
now?
seen?
That's
Emma
what
and
that
I
amount of
move?
coffee does to you, you know.
That's why I don't drink coffee. All right.
alrighty. So we're gonna get on with our goodbyes, starting off with Elena.
Thank you for having me tonight. I'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye,
Elena. Next up is me. Goodbye, everyone. It was a pleasure having y'all, and I hope to see you next week.
Bye,
Okay, am I leaving now?
Yes,
am
you're
I
leaving.
Is it time for me to go home?
Yeah, you
Bye,
can finally go home.
everyone.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Bree.
Bye, Bree.
Bye, Bree. All right, that's it for me. I'm heading out now, so I'll see you all later.
Bye,
Ethan.
Ethan.
Man,
And
I wish Bree was here. I forgot to say goodbye to Bree.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure something. Anyways, it's my time now. My time has come. Farewell.
Bye, Robert. They've left me unsupervised. I can say whatever I want. But unfortunately, I'm only going to say goodbye. Have a good weekend, man.
Have a good weekend, man.
Have a good
weekend,
weekend, man.
Have a good week, man.
All right, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.